Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The seminar on following up the implementation of Sheikh Al-Shamikhat symposium decisions discusses initiatives that support small and medium-sized enterprises and enhance entrepreneurship opportunities. The Higher Committee of Oman University Project reviews the suggested academic pattern and the proposed academic and research plans for the university. And the Royal Oman Police launches its services centre building in the Wilaya of Ja'lan Bani Bu Ali. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency Peter Cosgrove, Governor-General of Australia, on his country's National Day. His Majesty the Sultan has also sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Pranab Mukherjee of India on his country's National Day. The seminar on following up the implementation of the decisions taken at Sheikh Al-Shamikhat Symposium started today at the Cultural Centre in the Sultan Qaboos University under the auspices of His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Saud bin Harib al-Busaidi, Minister responsible for Defence Affairs. The three-day seminar comes in response to the royal directives related to assessing the implementation of the decisions taken at Sheikh Al-Shamikhat Symposium over the past 2 years. It will cover a number of themes such as entrepreneurship, culture, available opportunities, policies, laws, legislations and finance. The second day of the seminar will include a panel discussion on the current and future projects, the available opportunities at the private sector for small and medium-sized enterprises, and the role of economic sectors such as tourism, oil, gas industry, mining, communications, IT, agriculture and fisheries in enhancing SMEs. The third day will shed light on the initiatives that promote entrepreneurship. A number of entrepreneurs, specialists, officials from the different public organisations and owners of SMEs took part at the seminar. It also includes an exhibition for entrepreneurs and major companies at the said 6 sectors that the seminar will focus on. The exhibition will showcase the public organisations that support entrepreneurs in order to build strategic partnership between the major companies and entrepreneurs on one hand and explore the available opportunities for SMEs on the other hand. The Higher Committee of Oman University Project today reviewed the recommendations related to the suggested academic pattern as well as proposed academic and research plans for the university. The committee also discussed in its first meeting of the year the list of programs to be presented in the first stage in operating the university and the work approach of the next phase of the project. Besides, the recommendations resulted from the discussion sessions held by Oman University Project Office with representatives from the authorities concerned. It was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed, advisor to His Majesty the Sultan and the chairman of the committee. Shura Council Office urged the authorities concerned to set up a timetable for implementing what has been mentioned in the Council of Ministers' statement regarding the issue of rainwater flooding of Al-Nahda Hospital. The office in its meeting today hailed the Council of Ministers' statement and its quick response in solving the problem. It also inquired to discuss the recommendations that Shura Council suggested in 2012, namely taking procedures to protect citizens living in the areas surrounding the hospital which were affected by the rains recently in Rawi and Hamriya. Shura Council Office discussed in its meeting the results of the reports presented by economic and financial committees on the reasons that the Sultanate's position lowered in the International Competitiveness Report. It also discussed the topics on improving the tourism services at nature reserves, studying the situation of private schools, crushers, quarries, minerals and Jalan factory for producing fish powder and oil. It was presided over by His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal Al-Ma'wali, Chairman of Shura Council. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al Nomani, Minister of Royal Office, paid an inspection visit for Al Haris Al Mania 2015 exercise in the Wilaya of Duqm in the Governorate of Worcester. He and the military commander got acquainted with the training plans of the participating units in the exercise implemented by Royal Oman Police, security apparatus with the participation of counterparts from the United States of America. It is worth mentioning that the exercise activities started on the 21st of the current month. Still to come in our news bulletin. A training program in the field of innovation and photography was held in the Wilaya of Al-Mudaybi. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al Khalili, Minister of Justice, received in his office today His Excellency Dr. Bassam Al Talhouni, Minister of Justice in Jordan, and his accompanying delegation currently visiting the Sultanate. The two sides discussed means of promoting the bilateral relations in the fields of justice, judiciary and prosecution to enhance cooperation between the two sides, besides exchanging expertise and training courses which are organized by the Judicial Institute of Jordan and rehabilitating the judicial and legal cadres. Honourable Dr. Ishaq bin Ahmed Al Busaidi, Chairman of the Supreme Court, Deputy Chairman of the Judicial Supreme Council, Head of the Judicial Administrative Affairs Council, received in his office today His Excellency Dr. Bassam Al Talhouni, Minister of Justice in Jordan, and his accompanying delegation. The meeting touched on the judicial system of the Sultanate and reviewed the scope of the existing cooperation between the Sultanate and Jordan, particularly in the field of judiciary. His Excellency Hussein bin Ali Al Hilali, Attorney General, received in the complex of the public prosecution in the Governorate of Muscat today His Excellency the Minister of Justice in Jordan and his accompanying delegation. The meeting exchanged viewpoints related to the judicial work and how to enhance fields of cooperation which serve the judicial work march, as well as providing the judicial legal cadres and judicial assistance. On his turn, the Attorney General gave a briefing on the public prosecution and means of the judicial cooperation among other litigation agencies, as well as its societal role as a representative of the community in the public prosecution and its awareness role in spreading legal culture in the community. On the sideline of the symposium of implementing the Seh al-Shahmat decisions held in the Cultural Centre of Sultan Qaboos University, Omani Hospitality signed a memorandum of understanding with the Italian company Osteria della Vesta to enter an investment partnership to run and operate Omani kitchen and restaurant in the Sultanate's pavilion in the international exhibition due to be hosted by the Italian city of Milan in May 2015. His Excellency Mohsen bin Khamis al-Balushi, advisor at the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, the Sultanate's representative at the Pavilion in Milan Expo, said that the Omani youth participation in such exhibitions provided opportunity to benefit from occupational, practical and personal experiences, as well as highlighting the diversification enrichment enjoyed by Omani Kitchen through its meals. Activities and events of an entrepreneurship program for youth in its third edition provided a model for the professional development for school students. The program was organized by the Ministry of Education in cooperation with Oman Oil Company within the framework of the social partnership between the public and private sectors. Around 120 male and female students participated in this program, which aimed to improve youth abilities and provide them with skills to contribute in developing their commercial knowledge. It also aimed to instill entrepreneurship culture among the school students and to establish their own projects. Stall Gallery for Fine Arts launched its activities by opening Haneen exhibition, which included artistic works of the two artists Moza Omar and Idris Al-Houthi. The opening ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Omar Al-Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service. This gallery is meant to be an educational opportunity for people of all ages through carrying out innovative programs. The artistic works of the two artists showcase stories and images from the daily life that reflect the unique Omani identity using different symbols and colors. The Royal Oman Police launched its Services Centre building in the Wilaya of Ja'lan Bani Bu Ali in the Governorate of South Sharqiya. His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Mustahil bin Salim Shammas, Governor of South Sharqiya, presided over the ceremony, with attendance of Major General Sulaiman bin Muhammad Al-Harthi, Assistant Inspector General of Police and Customs for Administrative and Financial Affairs. It came within the framework of Royal Oman Police to expand services centres in the community so as to serve the individuals in the fields of traffic, passports, residence and civil status. Through the centre, the citizens and residents can complete their transactions easily. The centre includes qualified cadres and the latest technologies and communications. The Royal Oman Police also has strategic plans to open such centres in other wilayas of the Sultanate, in addition to maintain peace in the society and facilitate other services. Activities of the educational programme commenced at the Educational Training Centre in the Governorate of Dhahra under the theme Towards Purposeful Supervision. The programme aims to enhance skills of the educational supervisors in the field of vocational development and is meant to train the supervisors on educational basics in order to evaluate workers in this field. Sanaa Public Cultural Centre in the Wilaya of Al-Mudaybi hosted a training programme in the field of innovation and photography with a wide participation from all categories in the society. Such training programmes are meant to develop conceptions of the students in different scientific fields. Now for the general weather forecast. Clear to partly cloudy skies will prevail over the Governorate of Musandam, South Sharqiya and the coastal areas of Sea of Oman. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies. Winds will be north to northeasterly light to moderate over areas overlooking the Sea of Oman, while it will be north to northwesterly light to moderate along the rest of the Sultanate. Seas will be moderate along the southeastern coasts with a maximum wave height of 2 metres, and it will be slight to moderate along the rest of the coasts with a maximum wave height of 1.5 metres. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The seminar on following up the implementation of Sheikh Al-Shamikhat symposium decisions discusses initiatives that support small and medium-sized enterprises and enhance entrepreneurship opportunities. The Higher Committee of Oman University Project reviews the suggested academic pattern and the proposed academic and research plans for the university. And the Royal Oman Police launches its Services Centre building in the Wilaya of Ja'lan Bani Bu Ali. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.